Alright, let's reactivate this. And a good amount of money on that. So let's see, what does this thing say?
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink.
Excuse me?
I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Are you on artificial intelligence?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
I noticed. Even my brain's gone, so haven't found any intelligence in this building so far. Even lost my own, apparently.
Indeed, sir. Though if Sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If Sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that Sir is better off without them. However, if Sir is determined to inflict upon Sir's self their dubious services, Sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Yeah, so the big brain's downstairs said.
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, Sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, Sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
I can't get toast otherwise, apparently. Why have a personality modules in so many things?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
Okay.
Indubitably, sir.
Your services, what are they?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide Sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
Okay. I'd like to buy some stuff.
Very good, sir.
Okay, let me just look through this. We'll be right back. Alright. And fix this with the... Okay, why not? See some of that patient gov into it. Okay, already I'm seeing great things from this jury rigging stuff. Right, let's go talk to the eggheads downstairs. And then we'll go out. Wait, after we talk to these guys, we're probably cutting off. I've already spent a long time being accused of having penises on my feet. What the hell? Oh, have we already left the building? No, they're still in here. That's flown with the ball. Dr. Boros.
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
They always get this dramatic.
Drama? There is no drama in science. As I learned in high school, science is an intellectual pursuit devoid of bestial emotions. Unless, of course, you are a communist. Like Betsy Bright, who sat next to me in math, and her smoking Confederate Richie Marcus. As I learned in my high school, American High, AHS, drama is for movies, things of fiction. Here in the think tank, the only star is science.
Jeez, man, I didn't mean to make it go off on a tangent. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Let's try to start off on a more friendly foot. Dr. Boros, I know your name, but who are you and what is your job?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Boros, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors.
You got cazadors here?
Happy-go-lucky night stalkers. They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
You got cazadors here? You're responsible for the cazadors?
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile. They are contained here at Big Mountain to preserve DNA and for observation.
Contain a big mountain? Those things have been trying to kill me since even before, Emperor.
No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
Okay. But I have a question. What makes you so certain they haven't escaped?
Because Big Mountain safety measures are far more sophisticated than their primitive animal instincts. We are their lords and masters.
I don't think they're sterile.
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm actually more afraid you're going to impregnate me.
Impregnate you? What? Do you want to make me vomit inside my tank? The mere notion makes the edges of my biomed gel crystallize into asymmetrical patterns.
I think I'm missing the point. I don't think you actually know what you're doing, okay? Brain guy, I don't think you actually have as much control of what you're doing as you claim.
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond.
Beyond what?
I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
Okay, so, Night Stalkers were created for what?
To preserve Coyote. No, wait. The snake DNA was important because the snakes with the rattles were dying out and... Or maybe it was a vet from Callus in X8. He had some mountain lion, eagle, condor idea. Bet you can't breed this, he said. Showed him. Then it spliced itself into a coyote, a snake thing, which was eventually successful. Kept that DNA where it belonged. Spliced. Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
Okay. Speaking of Mobius, what do you know about the guy?
The malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying Robo-Scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater of Big Mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
Are you sure that's a brain in that jar of yours and not a slice of ham? What do you know about the radar fence?
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me.
Definitely a
It
piece of
keeps
ham.
anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us, and anything without a brain also inside. It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
The very fact that you're so opposed to an idea that you barely seem to know, an infectious idea, god damn it, speaks loads of your credentials as a scientist. So, wait. You're trapped here?
Trapped? Nonsense! We are secure here from evil philosophies. Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright.
You got issues.
Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
You do realize there's a whole world out there, right?
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
Doesn't that prove you wrong?
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data.
As if you thought you got
sound
any.
like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
Okay. Do I know why client wants these technologies?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the forbidden zone, so be it. Science is powerful, and in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
Interesting. What can you tell me about the Big Empty?
That castrated nickname of our facility is not its true name. The true name is Big Mountain. Where are your manners?
I left it in my
It
brain.
is our home, threatened by the horrors of Mobius. All we wish to do is continue our research, layer upon layer, above and beneath the floor of the crater, until we have our answers. But no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us with his scary robots with their laser tails and blowing up all the time.
Oh my god! This crater looks like it's been tag teamed by giant fuckbots. Oh god, this is a great response, but I can't even come up with anything better. I just have to use this. This is just hilarious.
It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities. Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore. So the crater became our testing grounds for science.
Test cities?
Yes. In the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology, and if their town, community, or city was just right, we could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to make do. Get permission. Sometimes. If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Those were the days. But the true test was science on unsuspecting Americans. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up, let them go into tiny, isolated
Toxins?
towns. Then we observed.
Okay, can we go back to the explosion?
Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscaping, though. Much more pleasing to our monitors. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped.
Yeah, I think I had some other questions.
Submit your questions. I shall respond with deadly answers.
Yeah, never mind. I had enough of this.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
Yeah, done, and all that. Maybe this one is less nuts. Can you speak? Did something happen to your moist module? Is that a yes? Okay, I think you can understand me now. Who are you? This is getting... Yeah, good to meet you. This is a strained conversation. I'll be going now. I'll come back if I find some way to actually communicate with you. You two, you actually have moist modules, right?
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.